Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where last time we've managed to actually kick out the Polish who are attacking our settlements. Those bloody treacherous Polish dogs have been kicked out of our territory, but we still need to get some revenge against them. We finally managed to gather together the troops to do it. Magnus has returned from his great trip up north. He is not by nature a soldier, to be honest. He is an administrator. He likes just hanging around in cities, making money, making people's lives better. But when the call went out to save Denmark, he answered that call, and now he is going to take that call straight over to Thorn and beat them over the bloody head with it. Okay, that's now she got away from me a little bit there. Also, Bolslaw Herman, who's much more in favour of murder, he's very much all for the murder. He is ready to invade Vilnius, so that's looking damn good as well. We can get ourselves, yeah, a nice little kind of two-pronged attack there. Polish looking like, well, they can defend Vilnius for now. They can't defend it forever. I think we could take Vilnius in time. We've also got, yeah, reinforcements coming in over here to Lasagna. More coming as well. We've actually got a moment's peace from the bloody Russians, albeit they've got troops somewhere. You're around it. There you go. Right, keep an eye on those bastards. Oh, wait! It's another army of nothing but bloody archer militias. Okay, fine. I should not have been worried by that army. I should have just gone and killed it, and then maybe sold it back to the Russians in order to actually make a bit of money, because we're pretty much bankrupt right now, but never mind. Yes, today we are moving in. Magnus is moving in. Bolslaw is moving in. We can actually squeeze them out of a couple of castles, and that will actually mean our Russian territories are way more secure. I was worried the Polish could just come up through Vilnius and, like, take Riga, which is pretty much undefended, but if we can just take Thorn and Vilnius right now, we will have a good, solid defensive line, because actually, if you look at the edge of our empire, it will be, from anyone coming from the south, Magdeburg, Stettin, Thorn, Vilnius, then Lasagna. So, well, actually, we will have a 5-strong line of castles, and beneath it, it will be town, town, one more castle there, admittedly, but that's fine, we can go and take that in time, another city. At that point, we will be in good shape to hold out against any Polish counterattack. Wherever they come in, it's pretty much guaranteed to be hitting a castle. We've actually got some decent defense set up. That will be looking much, much better indeed. Things looking much better down here in the Middle East, by the way. Much, much better indeed. In fact, actually, things looking so much better down here. 85% public order in Cairo. I think we're going to move the capital again just to vaguely try and keep everyone else happy. Riga, congratulations. It's your turn being the capital for a day. I know you're a crappy city and no one really kind of lives there or whatever, but that will keep Peasant, Twerp, and Hamburg happy for the time being, and yeah, those are down to blue as well, fine. We don't have any red faces in the Empire, I'm happy with that for bloody now. One slightly unfortunate thing though, which is over in Jerusalem, Jerusalem is up to 71% Catholic, but public order is holding at 75 for the time being, which is odd, because this guy here is just a kid who's got no particular skills whatsoever, but yeah, somehow or other, they're actually holding on to this city quite nicely, even though they've not got much here. Probably it's because the population is not huge. It's only 8,000, unfortunately. So, hold out there, keep the faith, literally the Catholic faith, and we'll see if we can do better there over time. But yeah, the real problem is, yeah, I'm not building anything in Alexandria or Cairo or Gaza, and I've got no flipping money. I've got no money whatsoever, so we're going to have to deal with that problem sooner or later. I'm wanting to actually start breaking up some troops or something. We'll have to see about that. But I think we've done everything we can this turn. Over here, we could... Okay, you know what? We can... Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to retrain you. And you know what? That did the job. That did the job. Up to 150. I'm just going to retrain one of you guys. That's fine. There we are. But yeah, Genoa's not desperately well defended. I don't dare leave Genoa too undefended because the French might get stupid ideas. The Sicilians could come from any angle, given I'm pretty sure they've got a fleet we haven't really properly seen yet. So they could do some stupid stuff to me. I really hope the Moors aren't about to do something really, really bloody stupid. In fact, actually, the Moors, are you actually at war with anyone yet? Or are you still trying to be the bloody ancient UN? No! They're allied with the Papal States, so they're desperately trying to, you know, keep faith with the Catholic states. They've got no enemies except the rebels. Bloody hell. Spain's still probably a bloody mess as well. But yeah, these two cities still not taken. Spain and Portugal having a bad game, although finally under siege again, might actually be about to fall. We'll keep an eye on that next turn. Yeah, that's all we can do for now. Let's get the troops moving forward as soon as we see what the Poles do next, because we need to figure out where this force is actually going, because it doesn't look like a desperately scary force. This force is one to watch. That's where the Polish nobles are. This force down here, I think we can probably just straight up kill. Pretty easily, in fact. France and England talking to each other at length. Still no sign those tensions are bubbling over imminently, but honestly, Could be any day now. Oh, the Spanish troops are indeed coming ashore. The Spanish troops just made groundfall just outside Cannes. But why? What are they doing? Also, Sicily's here. Right, so of all the angles I was expecting Sicily to attack from, this was not one of them. No. Right, well, I'm glad I've got some troops nearby. And they've got more coming in as well. Right, okay. Sicily is annoyed at me, as it turns out. I'm glad it's not a massive force. I think we can handle that. Right, the Moors just sailed away, but I think they actually left their force actually here. They just left their force hanging around outside my new castle. So, hopefully they naff off at some point. That'd be lovely if so. Oh, wait, hang on. What almost happened there? Oh, everyone turned to face each other. Thought that was war between England and flipping France there, but no. Something happened. Possibly a spy was spotted and kicked out, I think. Now, Poland, here's the interesting one. Where are their armies moving? Diplomat just moving south. Troops coming out of Thorn. I think they desperately want to take over. Yeah, okay. They're reinforcing Prague. Unsurprising. It's the closest civilian territory to me. Some troops are coming over here to Vilnius. They're reinforcing Vilnius as well. I may need to bring up more troops with Bolslaw Herman. And these troops, meanwhile, are... don't know. Troops pouring into Breslau. Fine. So they're trying to hold their towns, which they think I'm going to, which is a logical assumption. Towns are generally squishier, easier to take. And we've got... oh, hang on. That was a big Imperial army floating around. Oh, hello. That's a new war. That's a new war. Hungary has attacked the Imperials. Wait, they were already... did they ever make peace, actually? Like, I know they took Vienna. I'm not sure whether they ever bothered stopping, but a massive Imperial force is coming, possibly, to retake Vienna coming up soon. Hungary's also just got assassins floating around, possibly to try and kill anyone floating around to Bologna. That's absolutely fine. And the Papal States, I'd love to see them attack Milan again. And Inquisitor, oh dear, that's dangerous. We've got an Inquisitor in Vilnius. That's really dangerous. Right, I might want to back out of Vilnius. What just arrived? Yeah, they've now got a family member, Polish nobles. He just brought a bunch of town militia, to be honest. But I don't dare hang around here when there is a 7 out of 10 Inquisitor. Actually, how holy are you? You have literally 0 piety. Bolslaw Herman, get out of there or you are going to die. You are going to die. And fortunately, the economy has mysteriously recovered out of nowhere. I'm not sure how that happened. It just happened. So, Hungary and Poland no longer at war, but Hungary's clearly still got some eyes on something going on around here. That's my spy. Move around here, see if we can see what's actually going on here a bit better. Yeah, there's a big Imperial army right here. I bet it's pretty crappy. It's kind of, you know, being padded out with town militia and stuff. There's a bunch of Hungarians on the move. Not small forces either. That's interesting. We've also got ourselves Sea Raid to upgrade. I'm not ready. Okay, Genoa can be upgraded. I can't really afford it. Magdeburg could be upgraded to Fortress again. I can't justify that right now. I cannot afford it. Alexandria, Sicily. That's the big one right there, and the one I didn't really see coming. Where did you even bloody come from? No more words. You've got family member, mailed knights, peasant archers. I've got nothing in Alexandria, but this guy. We should probably lower the taxes as we can't even keep them safe at the time being. Right. You could come back home, or I could just send... yeah, this is actually mostly just cavalry. If I just sent, well, I want to say, if I just sent, actually I've got a massive force right here, hang on. No more words. No siege equipment, okay, fine. They're not attacking this turn. What I should do is I should send this guy with his flipping Hussars and his feudal knights, Christopher. This will be a good way for you to get some battle experience right flipping here. So you, come over here. No. That's blatantly not what I want you to do. Come over here. There you are. Now take one step forward to... okay, or be there, whatever. That's absolutely fine too. Cairo is still at 70%. At 70%, it can't spare much, but it's going to have to spare something. It's going to have to spare just a handful of basic spear militia. That's fine. Send those over there. You guys, I'm guessing, can't attack this guy. No, not quite this turn. We'll be able to next turn. That's down to 60%, but we've actually got enough money to train some new stuff here. These guys are not too expensive. That's fine. You keep heading down south. You're fine. I just want to know... I'm going to send these forces this way to figure out where the bloody hell... did you actually come by... I think he came by land. I think he actually just walked here from Tripoli. Right, that's Okay, that's crazy. And it's dirt roads as well. It's not even flipping paved roads. That's just beautiful. Right, no, you just keep heading south. Keep heading south to Dongola. But while you're actually going down that way, just do actually, you know, drop some... Cannot construct a fort or watchtower here. Alright, fine, whatever. Don't construct watchtowers here either. And Egypt's somehow up to 90% public order. Not sure how they're doing that when Catholicism's at 74%. But yeah, something is stopping us making too much progress. Probably, actually that's only religious conversion bonus 2%. And they've got an imam in this territory too. I would have thought we'd be converting them faster. We've got a flipping 9 out of 10 guy here, but alright, what have you. Yeah, we've got a really weird traffic jam going on over here in the Mediterranean. Which is, yeah, we've now got the Moors, who are not at war with anyone, who are just stuck here because their fleet's naffed off. We've got the Sicilian reinforcements that have shown up with literally 1 unit of peasant archers and a decent-sized fleet, admittedly. And then we've got, a small fleet that I think did get away from the previous battle. We can kill them nice and easily, and if we're lucky, no. Sadly, we cannot sink those guys, but we now have eyes on the other castle they've got in this area. The castle is castle, but with literally nothing inside it, aside from 1 family member. That, to me, looks very vulnerable. That looks very vulnerable indeed. Ooh, but they've got one hell of a fleet, mind. Okay, we can't beat them in terms of the fleet. We need to be constantly keeping our troops on ground. They're going to be bringing in more, but the Moors are kind of going to get in their way a bit. And unfortunately, whatever we've got here, we're just going to have to make do with that, because I suspect I won't be able to get reinforcements from Genoa, but then I couldn't really bring much over from Genoa anyway at this point, so probably we're going to be safe to... What do we want to do? What are we actually lacking, if anything? We're lacking in indirect fire. Do we want this place to stay... I doubt we're going to want this place to stay a castle forever. Like, a Mediterranean island, you're going to want to be a city sooner or later. And yeah, with wine and all these places to trade with, that'll be a really nice city. For the time being, let's just therefore build them some basic, yeah, mustering halls and whatever. Give you guys that stuff, just so you've got some basic stuff to start off with there. Peasant twerp, do you guys need anything? You could have, you know what, you're kind of in trouble in terms of public order, so council chambers will do you the world of good. Actually, Peasant twerp has got... Peasant twerp picked up a thieves guild when it doesn't actually have a brothel. So that's interesting. I'm going to give them a brothel, therefore. That's cheaper. I'll give them a happiness bonus. It means I'll actually be able to train spies at the place where I get bonuses to training spies. Which, you know, strikes me as a sensible, good thing to want to do. Now, bear in mind, Thorn is also a fortress. That's going to be a tough nut to crack, but I feel like that is the logical place to attack next. At this point, we've got... Where do I want to go? Probably coming from... Actually, if I come to just straight over to here, if I just go over open ground, I can probably make it round to Thorn next turn. Thorn is looking vulnerable. Very vulnerable. I mean, sure, it's their toughest citadel to knock down, but if I can just get them when there's no troops inside, that would be absolutely fine. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it right now, and we're going to try and make it into Thorn next turn. If we're lucky, can we... Yeah, we should be easily able to make it into Thorn next turn. That's fine. That's absolutely 100% fine. Good. We've still got some money as well. Bolslaw Herman just needs to back off at this point. Bolslaw Herman cannot stand around when there's an Inquisitor nearby. So let the Inquisitor do his business, then wander off. Actually, let's have a look at the... Why is he here? 13% heretic. Yeah, this is why you do not leave heretics unchecked in your territories. This nonsense happens. Inquisitors show up, murdering literally everyone. But yeah, you just cannot stand up to that at all. Now, if he can't do that, that means he needs something else to do with this army. If he's got nothing else to do with this army, then he probably wants to go and take Moscow and then roll straight on to this Polish castle over here, which is looking a lot more vulnerable. That's probably a good thing for you to do. Let's kind of, yeah, respect you to be doing that. Meanwhile, we have got damaged troops rolling up in Lasagna for retraining. Once these guys have been retrained, and when I say once, this is going to cost a bloody lot of money, we can probably just do some merging, just for the time being anyway, just to keep things ticking over. Yeah, like get you up to 120. Hopefully you can keep your... No, you can't keep your experience. Oh, yes, you did. Good. Good. We've ended up with 120 with experience there. So, we need... What's Bolslaw Herman not got? He's not got archers and he's not got much in the way of horses. If we've got any horses or archers, let's get those guys retrained. Yeah, scouts, not too hard to retrain. And more archers too. Let's just get the archers up and running here. Actually, you know what? No. Spearmen. Spend the money on the spearmen because we can't really train our own spearmen, so we need spearmen who are mercenaries just to keep ourselves going here. Drill Square would give us the Norse swordsmen. Thank you to the people, by the way, who point out in the comments why the Norse swordsmen are worth bothering with. The nice thing about them is a large part of their defense is actually tied into defense skill. They've got a high defense skill. So if they go up against troops that are like effective against armor, their armor is not a huge part of their defense. So yeah, they've got that advantage to them, which I think is pretty darn cool. So yeah, even if they go against anti-armor troops, they can stand up because they've still got their defense skill and nothing can really cut through defense skill. You know, I'd love to upgrade Magdeburg to a fortress, but I literally can't afford it right now. We're just going to have to leave that be for the time being. That just cannot be done. Instead, let's just focus on retraining what we've got here. By the way, Hamburg, have you probably got... Yeah. Hamburg, take yourself one extra troop there. Our house, give yourself a couple of extra spear militia as well, please, and some merchant cavalry militia there. Actually, no, never have merchant cavalry militia if you don't absolutely need them, because they're inefficient. And peasants twerp, you can help yourself if you haven't already too. Yeah, help yourself too. You're already getting a brothel. Don't train any more town watch. They're not very good. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what's about to bloody happen down here. That's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Genoa, hold still. Over here, just watch for what the bloody hell the Sicilians are going to do next. And as for the Sicilians, yeah, we need to relieve ourselves next turn. But should be easy to knock them back from Alexandria. In fact, I suspect they'll just flee next turn. It won't be a big deal at all. So, if we're not going after Vilnius, also just keep my spy in this area. Make sure the Polish aren't coming from down south to take out Riga. They also have a road from Thorn that they could use to do that. But I think we'll be alright for the time being, because Thorn's about to fall into our hands. And after that, are you holy enough to be in the... No, you're relatively low piety as well. Has anyone around here actually got any flipping piety? No, I think all my pious people have gone off on the Crusades. The guys who stayed home and couldn't be bothered with the Crusades are not very pious. So as a result, they are extremely vulnerable to attacks from Inquisitors right now. So stay the hell away from Inquisitors. Keep spies floating around, because I can't risk accidentally ending up next to one, just in case. Unless it's worth having at least one in your entire empire, go on then. Magdeburg, you can have some stables. We'll actually build some flipping stables so we can actually train some nice advanced cavalry nice and quickly, at least somewhere in the western portion of the empire. Cairo, sadly, has had a little revolt. Just some rioting, not a proper rebellion, but that's going to take some time to fix up, unfortunately. Some buildings probably ended up damaged there. Now, this massive French, Spanish, British thing that's going on around Cannes. What the bloody hell are the Spanish doing there? What do they want to do, if anything? Are they, like Portugal, about to start a really stupid war that doesn't go anywhere? And if so, oh, there's another heretic gone down. Oh, big French army moving over here. Possibly once Bruges doesn't realise that... Oh, was that a French fleet potentially delivering an army right onto London's doorstep? If so, that could be of concern. So the Spanish fleet is now leaving the catapults just here. And the catapults are just going to sit there and do nothing, despite the fact they're not allied to anyone around there, so they're never going to do anything. The Sicilian fleet is naffing off without attacking me, but has dropped off more troops. They've merged together. Are the Moors I think the Moors are presumably still there. I'm not sure how they'd have escaped. I didn't see any troops coming in or out, or any boats or anything, so I guess they must still be there. They're kind of actually acting as a speed bump, keeping the Sicilians from attacking my territory, which is really bloody convenient. Turks sending a merchant round to my area of economic interest in Alexandria. We'll snipe him off some easy money next time. In fact, actually, I should probably send my merchants around merchant hunting. That'd be a good productive thing for them to do to make some money, given we just need some cash injections to keep us going for the time being. And now a large English force is standing right next to that large French force. This is looking more and more flipping tense. Right, Polish forces continuing to... Oh, yeah. Polish forces are continuing to have their arse handed to them by some random rebel leader who's just hanging out nearby to Thorn. Large Polish force moves here. I think that might be the force with the Polish nobles. But if it is, I might just flipping ignore those guys and just go straight for Thorn and let them come for me. Put them on the defensive. As for the super aggressive Hungarians, they're just bumming around over here. Decent sized force, and that Imperial force is not heading in their direction. It's backed off instead. So what do they want to do? Because, yeah, these guys are now at peace with Poland, but potentially they might just decide to go for Prague. If they went for Prague anyway, I'd be thrilled. I'd be so flipping thrilled. Papal states wandering around. Okay, might be... Oh, a witch! There's a witch up there. Right, we need to take care of the witch. Hang on. Yeah, witches are bad. They, like, curse people, or rather, people end up assuming they have been cursed. Yes, I know there's been rioting in Cairo. It's not so bad.
You consider my arts heresy?
Yes, you are, like, self-identifying as a witch, though unfortunately you are little more than a glorified performer of party tricks, so we should probably get a... Wait, what happened to the... Oh, I think the other guy I had up here actually became Pope. Fine. So you, Jens the Unorthodox, just probably get up here and take care of that, please. Yeah, just get on your way. Oh, it's going to take you a few turns to bloody get there. And the bloody Russians are blocking the bloody bridge. You know what, it's fine. She's only a 1 out of 10. I'll just train a priest up here. He can take care of her. It's fine. We probably need more priests in this part of the world anyway. Right. Lots of stuff is going on right now. Portugal hates me. I don't care. We have got ourselves... Venice has picked up a new cardinal. Fine, they're my friends, as Hungary's lost, presumably, their only cardinal. We've got... Right. So, apparently the French declared war on me, and I just missed it. Do we know when or how they did that? I don't know. Wait, what? When did the French declare war on me? Okay, and that's broken the French-Venetian alliance. So good, the Venetians have sided with me. Milan and Sicily have joined a new club of the everyone hates us, we don't care variety. So they've just formed the Millwall alliance. And Poland and France have decided to become allies because they're both dicks. No, seriously, how did France declare war on us? What did they do? When? How? Why? I'm genuinely not sure. I have no idea what they actually... Oh, there they are! They just besieged Genoa for literally no reason. Aside from the fact we've now got the small problem of there's presumably a very large flipping French army now coming for Genoa. So that's good. Still, we've got a new kid come through. Where exactly are you, Eamon? I'm just going to call you Edmund, it's fine. In lasagna! Alright, decent. So, abhors drink. Oh, -2 morale for troops. Oh, well, that's just bloody convenient. Okay. -2 morale, -2 from popularity. Great. So, he's kind of useless as everything, in fact. Teetotal people not good in this game. I guess we could put him in, like, a really safe, nice, secure city or something, and just therefore Alexandria to upgrade. Well, that's unfortunate. We can't bloody afford it. We're going to need to go flipping ransacking to afford any of this. Right, and nothing else interesting there, just your basic stuff. Okay. So, this force here is no. This is not the main force of the guys with the Polish nobles. I think these are... Yeah, they've all moved into Prague. Fine. So this is actually a crap little force of basic militia troops. You can't do anything. So that there works for me, because Thorn right here has basically nothing in it, and what is there has been badly damaged. This is a fortress. They've just left, like, their key military unit production facility basically unguarded. That is really, really damn good news for me. And we can indeed get round to Thorn immediately. Spot flipping on. Right, build ourselves a couple of rams, and a couple of towers, and a couple of ladders. Okay, I want us to get in there and do this next turn. Oh, does Poland not like us? Oh no, apparently France doesn't like it. Oh yeah, because France are allied with Poland. So France are potentially going to do something. So these guys, that's just woodsmen, probably damaged. Right, I think we can just basically, well, I know we can just head in there. Unless we can get, like, ludicrously unlucky with, like, the siege towers. And, like, we just get, yeah. It would basically be an almost impossibly unlucky battle where we don't manage to take Thorn next turn. But that's okay, because we go in there, we ransack the place, that'll pay for upgrades around the rest of the Empire. It's going to be fine. But I'm more concerned now with... Wait. So the English have a great big army right flipping here. Okay. And the French have a big, not so great army right here. It's a bigger army. I'm allied with the English. And the French are my enemies. Now, Bruges is looking vulnerable, sure, 2 turns away, but just in theory, if I was to buy myself a handful, I could pull England into war with France right now. I could do that immediately. I could force England into a war because they're my allies. If I attack France right now, if I move to this spot right here, I bring England into the war. Then we beat France, and potentially we've got... well, actually, there's a massive army right there in Paris, so don't worry about, actually, any further attacks. But We need to... The problem is we're really vulnerable. Pesantwerp is ludicrously vulnerable. You know, I shouldn't even try to take Bruges right now. Trying to hold Pesantwerp and Bruges at the minute would be madness unless I just converted one of them into a castle. Quite frankly, I'm tempted to convert Pesantwerp into a castle. No, I can't do that. I've already flipping given them the... Yeah, they've already got a flipping Merchant's Wharf. I'm not giving that up. That's too good to give up. But it's going to be hard to hold. Very hard to hold. Not holding Bruges is not the worst thing in the world. We can go back and take it properly later. Bringing England into the war against France, thus reducing the chance France can actually attack me, is worth doing. And I, by the way, desperately need to get my troops. Yeah, the fleet up here needs to get over to here. You need to just bloody sink. Beautiful. Probably that's going to annoy France even more. No, Holy Roman Empire even more, because they're allied with Poland. Not sure, wait. How did Poland get a fleet in the Mediterranean? Where did that come from? Do they have... I guess they have some ports over here now. Yeah. I guess they have the port of Yassi over here. And this is... Oh, yeah, this is the port of Kiev up here. So I guess they do technically have those, yes. So that's fine. But they don't anymore. I've just sunk it, so that's good. Right. That there was important. Because... Get you over here. I need to have a fleet nearby because if... The forces of Marseille just left Marseille because they want to come to Genoa. I need to get my forces here from the castle back up north in a flipping hurry. So, things are about to start getting really flipping dicey. I think the best thing I can do is, yeah, bring England into the war right flipping now, and then hope that this force can kill this force with the help of these guys, because these guys have got multiple family members, including Prince Robert himself. Marvellous. So... How powerful is England right now? Let's just actually go over to the list scroll quickly. So, England. England overall ranking, not doing spectacular. Military ranking, not great. Production ranking, okay. Holding steady at 8 territories. Okay, they've actually gained some land recently. They've gained a load of land recently, in fact. They've presumably taken... No, they haven't taken Dublin. If they haven't taken Dublin, they haven't taken Inverness. Wait, what? Where on earth is this territory, then? Okay, hang on. Is there an English diplomat somewhere around here I can have a chat to? Because I kind of feel like I need to update my map with the English right now. Yeah, there's an English diplomat right over there. But sadly, I don't think my diplomat can get to him. Right, track him down. We need to have a chat with that guy. Yeah, this has got to be the only sensible thing to do at this point. So, take my guy off Bruges. Move him over here, make sure we're standing right next to the English guy. Yes. Yep, lift the siege, that's A-okay. So, move my guy out of here. Okay, now into this position here. Stop right there. Stop. And now, hire some new mercenaries. In particular, just a little bit more... Oh, those bloody guys are so expensive. They're so expensive. I've got... Yeah, let's just get myself a bit of a solid front line here. Better solid front line, and now we attack the French with this force. And we hope he accepts battle, because if he does... Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. This is what we wanted to see. Right flipping here. So, this guy, you may be a young kid. You haven't got any morale penalties, do you? No. You're alright, which is marvellous. So... Handsome and all of that, lovely. Tiny bit of chivalry. You've got yourself a solid enough front line and some archers backing you up. The English, right next to me, have got... Oh, they're actually bringing the good stuff to town. Okay, fine, it's being padded out with town militia, but they've got billmen in some proper actual armour. They've got dismounted feudal knights looking pretty bloody strong. Yes, and longbowmen, that's long-range stuff. Siege equipment, some horses. That's a good force right there. What are you bringing to bear exactly? This is just... Yeah, okay, fine. So you've got dismounted feudal knights, which is going to be very difficult for me to take care of, apart from just charging into the rear of them. But other than that... Okay, this is not so bad. And quite frankly, even if we take loads of casualties doing this, it's worth it just to clear this army out of the way or significantly weaken it and just bring the English in. Straight up, yeah, Sergeant Spearman... My own mercenary guys can go toe-to-toe with them. This is... manageable. If I just help out but don't get involved too much, yeah. You know what? This is just perfect. This is so worth doing just to bring the English into the fight. So, we're in the north over here. We know where the English are coming from. They're going to be coming from this sort of a direction. Wait, hang on, are they? Because they're standing right next to me. So, yeah, I think they're coming from this sort of direction. So, probably, we're best placed just backing off over here and being up here. Albeit, I don't have the number of trees. Trees make battles tricky, and hopefully if the French draw up in a defensive position, that'll be unfortunate because they do have a top of a hill advantage, which will be hard to go up and will neutralise my archers quite effectively. Okay, everything's fine. Mercenary lads, you guys are going to be my front line. I'm going to keep my militia spearmen just here as backup at the back here. I'm going to keep my peasant archers behind the line and my king at the rear. That's going to be my force. It's just a nice defensive block. It's not the most aggressive block I could go with, but it's alright. So, do that. Begin. Okay, so there's the French. And where's the English? Where are the English? Reinforcements to... Okay. This is a concern. This is a major concern. The English haven't shown up. They don't seem to have, shown up at this point, and that may be because there's too many flipping troops on the battlefield. And well, I'm not going to beat this force myself, am I? So I guess that means I pretty much need to just go and sacrifice my own troops for the sake of trying to encourage the English to show up, because there'll be less bloody bodies on the battlefield. Oh, that's just bloody perfect. I don't think this is counter. I think it's just the computer basically saying, no, that'd be a few too many people. It would knacker the frame rate. Let's just wait for a few people to die before we do any of that business. So let's just, yeah, just slowly start turning them around if we can. Just slowly start turning them around. If we can just rotate them off the high ground, then at the bare minimum, at least my archers can do something to this here force. Because if they decide to charge me, we're okay. For the time being, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, they're just backing off and backing off and backing off. And I can get up to... If I just keep pushing them around in this direction, then I'm hoping they'll turn around to be like here. Then I can just slowly... Oh, there was a move forward there for a second. I was concerned. Guys, just be around here. Yeah, because right now we are... They've got the high ground. And the British aren't coming until we die. Or they die. Probably us. Probably us, to be perfectly honest. So, we may need to send in some sacrificial lambs here. But if we're going to do that, we may as well... this is difficult. How much indirect fire do they actually have here? All their indirect fire is on the front line. Peasant archers, crossbow militia, peasant archers. That is peasant archers and peasant archers. Okay. Now that's at least something of note. I've got my... Oh, bloody hell. I've got my leader. That's my only cavalry. I could just charge him into the front lines. Charge, back off, charge, back off. Now they've got indirect fire times plenty, but they've only got one unit of crossbow militia. Those are the only guys who are going to be able to do much to a general. So if we just start slowly moving around here, and either get the high ground and do something with my archers... Or, potentially on the other hand, yeah, using my... Actually, if I just move around in a slightly impractical way and expose my flanks, I might be able to lure some of their indirect fire forwards. That might be nice. Now just keep gently turning around. Gently turn around, because I think they're... Yeah, this is good. This is good. They're backing off a little bit here. Now I just need to keep turning them while now starting to move towards them. So if I can just turn them down here, yeah, good. Now, turn and move. Turn and move. Keep the battle line facing moving. I'm going to go down to 2 speed because I'm concerned. If I can just keep turning them around, I can get the high ground. With the high ground advantage, they're going to struggle to... Yes, okay. I think we've moved them off the top of the hill just by turning and advancing here. So now... Oh... What's going on here? That is a reposition going on here. That's fine. Just charge. Charge. Are you actually charging? I don't think you're charging. I'm just gonna get them up on top of the hill here. At this point, they're moving to try and face me. I just keep turning... What I'm actually doing, if you're not familiar with the way Total War works, by the way, is they're basically trying to face me. They want the battle lines. The AA wants the battle lines to face each other. So if I keep basically circling around the battlefield, then they're going to keep moving to try and keep distance with me, as well as also trying to turn to face me. So if I just kind of keep moving around them, I can slowly push them off the high ground, because they want to keep facing me. If I just keep kind of looping in them, I can basically like twirl in towards them and slowly push them back and off. Now with this, with the high ground advantage, my indirect fire might actually have a chance at actually being able to hit these guys. So now I'm just going to send my guys charging forward at a run. I'm going to hope that my peasant archers are going to move into range, because now I can just start moving forwards. And once we're actually facing each other, when you start moving forward, the AA will start kind of, you know, counter-moving forwards and trying to counter and whatever. But at this exact moment in time, I think we're all right. So now I'm just going to move all my forces forward, and if we're lucky, I'm just going to charge them now. They're actually backing off more than I was expecting to. Please tell me they're not now going for that hill over there. If so, that would be remarkably clever and really frustrating at the same time. But if I actually start firing on them, then that would actually be fine. So just stop there for a second. You guys, you can all fire at will. Yeah, with the high ground advantage, my archers can now reload and actually hit these bastards. So guys, fire at will, please. Just start hitting them, because as soon as they're actually being shot, that might actually... Well, that's some casualties for me. They're running away. In come the... Okay, why are you using flaming arrows right now? Why of all the times would you be using flaming arrows right flipping now? But now we're in a really odd situation where, yeah, they've backed down onto the plain, so I might be able to get a high ground shot at them, but there's this stupid farm in the way, so it kind of stops them from moving forward at me, which kind of works. How close are we to being in range right now? Not very close, but I'll tell you what, if I'm willing to expose one unit of archers up front here, just for the sake of potentially seeing if I can bait some of these guys forward, because we should be able to outrange them on the high ground. But you will see here, by the way, the significant improvement in AI between Rome 1 and Medieval 2, which is, on Rome 1, you could have just moved them off the hill, and then they would have basically just stood at the bottom of the hill, being shot forever. But these guys realised now I had the high ground, so therefore they backed away from the hill entirely, and as a result of that, now, if I actually want to take them on, I'm going to need to actually give up the hill myself, otherwise I won't be in range. Very, very clever. Okay, this works. This works. Okay, so their forces are now coming forward. They're sending forward their indirect fire. Their indirect fire and my indirect fire are now engaged in a shooting match. But I've got the high ground, which is going to work very much to my favour. I've also got some cavalry floating around here. So my guys are now going to tear the hell out of their archers. Their archers are going to take damage very, very quickly indeed. That's the only crossbowmen. Those are the only guys I'm particularly worried about. So they've also got some flaming arrows coming in. We're at 2 times speed right now, which we shouldn't be, but never mind. My king is going to go down here, and he's going to take out those there crossbow militia. So hopefully they're now far enough ahead. Yeah, they're now far enough ahead that these guys can't be relieved particularly effectively. So they're going to start running backwards. They're already wavering. It's too late. The charge is already coming. They've already broken, and they're screwed. Right, that's good. So now let's just get my king over here. He won't get another charge in now. Actually, he has. He's got a very small charge. He got really bloody lucky there. So a fair few of those guys just died immediately. My king can now basically come back over here before he takes any more damage. And if we can just kill enough of this army, the English will show up. And that will be a thing of beauty when it happens. Right. So, more's now coming in. More is now coming in. They're vaguely trying to react. The infantry's moving forward, but we've now got the high ground advantage. This is exactly where we wanted to be. So these guys are going to start going down very, very quickly indeed. Like, how much damage have they done to me so far? They've done, like, 20 men to me. I've killed 10% of them to 1% of me because of the high ground advantage. If they decide to send knights up the hill, they're more than welcome to. Those knights are now marching straight into flipping mercenary spearmen. So good flipping luck to them, they'll be screwed. I'm going to get my king round the... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not. This is under control at the time being. Those are dismounted feudal knights. Those dismounted feudal knights. These guys are... If you guys want to try and get up the hill, you're more than welcome. I'm going to put you into guard mode right now. Dismounted feudal knights are going to try and break this. No! No, 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 you don't. Don't do that. Don't do any of that. Just stay exactly where you are. Stay where you are, please. Thank you. Right. At this point, I'm going to get my king round here to slam into those mailed knights. All of you guys... Right, hang on. Pause for a second. All of you are now on guard mode. All of you need to be on guard mode. These guys are taking a hell of a knackering. Probably they just got hit by a charge. They're steady for the time being, though. The king needs to come around, get round here, and basically hit these guys in the side to buy us some time. Coming up here, Sergeant Spearman. Sergeant Spearman, they'll do fine. At this point, the battle is joined, and we'll hold our own. We will hold our own here, for the time being at least. Now we just need to get into you, and into these guys. Right, guys... Over here, over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get your spears down, get your spears down, get your spears down, get your spears down. Right into them, right into them, right into them, right into them. And a bit fluffed because there's just too much around here. There's just too much around here. Get the king back out of there. There's no point having him fight any longer at this point. But these guys will do the job. These guys will hold. All of this will hold for the time being. I'm really concerned about the fact that those knights over there. Right, you guys... Go over there and take those guys, or rather keep them busy. Keep them bloody busy. That's the general's bodyguard. No, get over here. Get the flip over here, guys. Okay, now it's just general on general, which works for me because the archers, my archers can just shoot these guys in the back. Right, everyone on here, everyone over here. You get over here. Shoot their king in the back. We've got a clean line at their king right now. We're going to take some damage here. Yeah, he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be here at all. He's down to 38. Everyone just keep shooting him. Quick, hurry it up. Hurry it the flip up. My guy's in trouble, actually. Oh, dear. Yeah, percentage enemy kills up to 24%, but they've got a lot more strength than us. I need to get this guy out of here, if at all possible. Get you. No, but not you. You need to keep fighting. You need to keep fighting and draw their attention. Draw their king in, damn it. They've got you guys coming in over here. Sooner or later, we're going to take some bad damage. Their king's backing off over in this direction. We're down to 29. He's down to 32. If I can just get a charge, I'm just going to charge in over here if I can. No. Oh, no. His king's now in the way. His king's sort of in the way. And where's the... Okay, why are you not already involved? Why are you not already involved? Get in the back of him right now. Get in the back of him right now. There we go. Now we're hitting him in the back. All right. So we've kind of got him a little bit surrounded, but we're a bit surrounded too. I'm going to get my king out of there and let you guys do the work here. You are warmed up. Where's my leader? There's a really good chance my leader's going to die. In fact, I should probably stop that happening right now. In fact, you know what? Spear militia. Get a charge in. Please tell me that's enough space for you to get a charge in. Get your charge in, you bastards. Get your charge in. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, we're looking at routes. We're looking at a route here. We're looking at that's the reinforcements. The reinforcements have arrived. The English are thundering in. We've done it. We've actually managed to survive long enough. Oh, thank God. All right, get my general out of there. Get my general out of there. We just need to... If I could, I'd like to just back off at this point, quite frankly. Like, it's fine. Okay, the English have made it. Enough of this army is dead. We've made it. Our general's not dead. Okay, I need to keep my general away from their general. My general needs to stay the bloody hell away. But this is actually... You know what? Screw it. Kill some of these bastards. Chop them down. Chop down the stupid bloody French. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was tight. Right. We've got this over here. The question is, do I want to risk my own... Do I want to risk my own general in one more charge? Do I dare risk him? Because you can't use the stupid button to make him fall back more than you used to anymore. Right, you just keep focusing on their leader. He's down to 11. We're at 22. The English are coming in who can mop this up. But I think actually we might be able to win this without the English. Which would be embarrassing for them, quite frankly. I think we're almost there. These guys those are funeral lights at 45. You shoot them. Do I want to... Is anyone around here just like wavering? No, they're just shaken. I'm just going to actually get my king round here. And he's going to focus instead on, unless the feudal lights are now, they're hunting for me, aren't they? They're hunting for me, yeah. They're totally 100% hunting for me. Right. Focus your fire down here, and you are doing okay. The king's down to 3, actually. The general's bodyguard's got 3. If I was to just hunt down, where are you, by the way? You're just over there. That's fine. Get round. No, do not let the feudal lights get to you. Do not let those feudal lights get to you. Okay, if we could just kill the king. Let's just go for these here peasant archers. These guys are shaken. The English are slowly coming in. They'll help me mop up. But if my line actually holds, and actually we're able to clear these guys out, that's... Okay, that's my spear militia, fine. The fact that they broke is not too surprising. Spear militia have got around the back. You know what, you guys, just start changing... They broke immediately. These guys go over here. These guys have got to break, surely. You can't stand and fight. You stupid bastards. What are you even doing? Where's my king? How bloody... He's not... Check how bloodied he is. He's not that bloodied. He's alright for now. He's okay for now. We've got the last... I don't actually want to get stuck in a fight, an extended fight with my king. I'm going to get him out of there. I don't... Oh, I need more flipping... Oh, no! No, okay, fine. The line's being wrapped up over that side. The line's being wrapped up over there. Oh, we've done the job. We've done the bloody... Kill the king. Kill him. Kill him, 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 kill him. Spears on spears. Lancers. Get him surrounded. Chop him down. Chop him down. He's looking bloodied. He's looking really damn bloodied. Down to... Is it just the one? It's just him. Down he goes. Screw you, French bastard! Okay, now get in the back. Get in the back of them. They're at the point of collapsing. The king's dead. This is the moment we win this. This is the moment we win this. For glory! For Denmark! Denmark! Oh, yeah! Ha, ha, ha! Oh, yeah. Oh, we've won. We've won and the English didn't even need to get involved. Oh, ride them down. Ride them down. Alright, ride them the hell down. Everyone, just get on them. Get on them. Alright, you, just start running them down. Just literally get in there on foot. Alright. Oh, that's amazing. I can't believe we actually won that ourselves. Like, the force I had, 5 mercenary units, 3 peasant archers, no extra cavalry beyond the general. And we've managed to win this, and in come the bloody useless English. Oh, that's just... I like the English. The English are a great little force. Who are you even shooting at? As one of their forces... I think one of their forces is retreating over there. You know what, guys? You're a day late and a dollar short, but it's worth it because now you're at war with France. And you've actually had a battle with them too, so that'll be just beautiful. Right, okay. Good, good, good. Let's just start running these bastards down. Sadly, many of them are going to escape just because my troops are too tired to pursue. I'm actually sending my archers in to pursue on foot, but they're exhausted, so they can't actually keep up, tragically. Yeah, I managed to grab a few of them as they left the battlefield, but honestly, most of them have managed to get away, so that's a shame. Right, but hang on, let's look at this here. So, allies killed 22%, enemies killed 73%. When we were outnumbered by... How much did we bring? I think we brought, like... 1,000 or something? We couldn't have had much more than 1,000 troops against 2,000 French troops that definitely were better. They had flipping dismounted flipping heavy infantry, right? They had the dismounted knights. We didn't have anything like that. They outshot us. They outclassed us on the ground. They had vastly more cavalry than us, and we still kicked their asses. No thanks to you, Johnny-come-latelys. But the British decided to just kind of, you know, like show up and say, yep, this is our hill now. We have taken it from literally no one. Such as the Danish, and not the English, who didn't bother showing up. Oh, Cliff. Oh, that should be a heroic victory. Screw you. I know technically it was balanced, but that's fine. Wait, apparently I had 1,300 men. Okay, fine. Maybe it wasn't quite as much of a heroic victory as I thought. But I will still say 1,300 versus 2,000, over 2,000. They started on the hill. They had vastly superior troops in every regard. And they have managed to lose 1,600 troops to my loss of 500. And the English... Quite frankly, I'm not even sure how the English managed to lose 13 troops unless they just managed to like, get drunk and fall off a rock or something. But my general has actually gained 6 experience in one battle. He has gained 6 experience. He better flipping get some traits out of this, damn it. Now, the ransom value is actually only 1,700. I'm kind of tempted just to get rid of them just for... You know, I'm going to try and ransom them. Take the money. Nope, rejected anyway. Fine. So that gets rejected. Some troops managed to flee. Paris is looking well stocked right now, at least a little bit. Trait increased, winning first, and aspiring commander. Okay, well done. Well flipping done, and yes indeed, that then is war between England and France. And by the way, if France just counterattacks now, I'm screwed, by the way. If they just say, you know what, this force in Paris, let's just go and murder those bastard Danes and bastard English. Yeah, they could do that right now. They could totally do that, and that would be very, very unfortunate for me. Actually, I've just realised, technically, Metz has not yet been taken by anyone. That's a castle. If nobody wants to take that, that might actually be a really, really sensible thing for me to go and take. So I actually had a castle close by to French territory. That could be a really good thing for me to take, in fact. Yeah, that is worth thinking about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, We'll have a think about that, but the war with France has begun, and we have brought England in on our side. Glory to England, for they are our noble, noble allies. We've got over that whole thing where we used to invade them, and they used to kick us out, and diddly-diddly-dee. No, we're friends now. England and Denmark, friends forever, or until they inevitably betray us. But I suspect the French forces in Paris want revenge, and the French forces in Marseille, very likely the same. The Sicilians are still coming for us. We've still got to make some gains in Poland, and down in the Middle East, you know what? Let's just hold things steady in the Middle East. Let's not worry about that just for the time being. So, plenty more to come soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a... Wait, sorry, no, cancel the outro. Things not all steady in the Middle East. We've got to flipping deal with Alexandria yet. We haven't got around to that. We'll do that next time. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This is the face of death, okay? This is what my sudden death looks like. Do not engage before we arrive. Do not engage. What are you doing? I specifically said don't. Oh, no.
No, John.
Oh, he likes that. The Romans touched me.